What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday and I'm stuck at home just like everyone else right now. Getting a little trying. I understand things could be a lot worse. Luckily, I'm able to work from home, so it's not that bad. But it's wearing. It's getting on me. So I needed to just shut everything off. I shut off all my social media and everything. And last night I went through just looking through boxes or something just to keep myself busy. And I ended up finding I have an old JVC camcorder. This thing is 20 years old. So I wasn't sure whether it was going to work. Like I said, it's been sitting in a box now, probably for at least 15 years since I've used it, maybe 10. But I charged up the battery, turned it on, it turns on. So, only problem is, in this day and time, when this camcorder came out, there were no memory cards. So, what you recorded to was these mini DV tapes. And these suckers were expensive. These are like 10 bucks a piece. They're wicked expensive. And they only held 60 minutes worth of video. So they're basically similar to a cassette tape. You know, those of us from the 80s remember cassettes. So what I want to do was I wanted to take the video off of these tapes and put it onto the computer. Just so that what ends up happening is the tape inside these cassettes degrades after a while, and I think it's about 10 years. So hopefully they're still good. But the problem is, USB technology did not exist when these are around. So you actually have to run a FireWire cable, which is it's still being used a little bit today, mainly with hard drives, backup hard drives, SSD drives. But in order to run it from the camera into my Mac, I needed some cables. So I got some cables. So what I'm going to do, hopefully this works. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work, so you guys will follow along with me as I do it. This is a DV connection, okay? And the DV connection comes out, and normally a computer would have a FireWire port where you plug the cable right into basically the back of the computer. Macs don't have those. And anyone who has a Mac knows that Apple is famous for dongles. This is how you adapt everything. So I had to get a dongle too. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to open up the packages that I got to do this, and let's see if this works. So I had two packages in. This one came in first, and this here should be the Apple dongle. What a money maker for Apple on those. Everything you gotta do. What I'm worried about is this is FireWire to Thunderbolt. Oh God, these things are angle tight. And I'm not sure whether I have a Thunderbolt 2 or Thunderbolt 3 connection. I think if I have a Thunderbolt 3 on my laptop here, I have to go into the old iMac, which we're going to do something with that later on in the week. But, oh, actually I was wrong. That's the DV cable. So, God, with the plastic on these things. Holy mackerel. I'm going to put these on the packaging in stores. No one will steal anything. Whew. Alright, so basically what it is this is the DV connection. Kind of looks like USB. Except it's got like a square and it's got a little notch in it. And that's the FireWire connection. So let's put this down. And this had better be the Apple dongle. Much easier to open. There we go. Okay, so we got the Thunderbolt to FireWire adapter. So hopefully this works. The strangest thing is the cable cost me about $7. This is 30. So ridiculous the cost of Apple products, but they are better. They are. I would much rather run Apple products than any Windows products. I haven't ran Windows in at least 10 years. So, matter of fact, my daughter, 2 days ago, found one of my old Windows laptops, and she brought it upstairs and powered up, and it still works. It's been almost 10 years since it's been updated, so she didn't want to do any of the updates. Basically, she's going to use it to play games. Now, she took one of the CDs, found one of our old Windows games that I had stashed away in a drawer somewhere, and she put it in, and she couldn't figure out the CD, couldn't figure out that she had to have the CD in the box, or I should say in the computer to run it. And then last night she played the game for like 6 hours. It's Zoo Tycoon. Basically, she builds a zoo or whatever. And she didn't realize that back then you didn't have autosave. You have to save everything. And she lost all the work that she did during the 6 hours. But she learned from that. So, all right. So here's the dongle. Thunderbolt to FireWire. What other stuff do we have in here? Little instruction thing. Another little instruction thing. That's all that usually comes with these things. I mean, it's ridiculous. $30 for this. So what I'm going to do is, let's take off this little tie. I hate these things. Absolutely hate them. If you watch me back around Christmas, these things drove me nuts. Alright, so we got the cable. Now, if I did it right, hopefully I did it right, this should plug right into this. Hopefully. Yes, I did. Beautiful. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because the way that I have to transfer the files over to the computer, it's not like a memory card where you just grab the file and you dump it onto your hard drive. You actually have to play the tape through the camera, just like it was a VCR, and it records on the computer. So if I have an hour worth of video on this tape that's in here, it's going to take an hour to put it onto the computer. So let's see how this works. Alright, so what I got here is, this is the battery for that camera. And I said this battery is like 20 years old and it's still holding a charge. But it's not going to hold enough charge to transfer it over there. So what I need to do is we're going to take the plug and plug it in over here. Okay. Yeah, it's actually not holding a charge because this was fully charged last night. So then the next thing is I'm going to take the other end of it, and right down here, let's see if I can get this in focus, is the AC input. We plug that in. Right, and let's make sure that works. Turn it on. There we go, we got power. So the next thing I need to do is, this is the DV input right here. So I'm going to take this DV end right here, and we plug it, make sure we have the slot on the right side there. Come on. Right in there, like so. And then what we do is let's take this other end It should go right into the in here. Why do I think that I have the wrong cable? Yep, does not go in here. Alright, so with that, we're going to go to step 2 here. And I shut down the laptop, like so. And we're going to fire up the iMac. Like I said, later on in the week I got a project going on here for this. This is real slow. This is a late 2012 iMac. Like I said, I've had it for 8 years. I love this thing. I love this computer. So hopefully this works, or I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah, I'll get back to you once it boots up. Alright, so the Mac is booted up. What I gotta do now is hook up the cable to the back of the computer, so let me show you what I do. Alright, so then we go and we plug that right in there. And what I'm going to do next is we're going to go right to the computer and record off the screen. Let's see how this works. Alrighty, so we are on the Catalina screen here. And let's see if this will work with Final Cut. Come on, where are you? Final Cut. I know I have Final Cut. Here we go. Final Cut. Alright, so again, this is the reason what I'll be doing later on this week is watch how slow this is. Ooh. What a place to catch me in a recording here. And there it is, right there. The camera just kicked on. So we'll give it access to that camera. I gotta go down here. And what I'm doing right now is I am recording, not recording, I'm rewinding it, duh. Alright, so I gotta rewind about 20 minutes. We'll fast forward through this. Well, it's getting the data on how the time, so hopefully everything will be done. Or will transfer over. We'll see. Okay, so it's going to copy to the library. Let's see. Assign the role. No, we're not going to do that right now. Ooh, I can analyze the video too. That's pretty cool. Okay, and we're going to add this. We'll create a new event. We'll call this Camcorder. Okay, so back at the beginning of the tape. Okay, I'm saying we're not getting any data. We were just a second ago. Why aren't we now? Nope, nothing on the camcorder there. So we're gonna see if I can override here. There we go. All right, just me talking into it. So let's stop here and let's import. Let's do a couple of seconds of this, see how it records. Wow, that's a long time ago. Holy mackerel. Okay, let's stop that. Let's go over here. And this is the video that I just did. We'll go into some of them. I'll talk some sports. I love sports. And, cool. That's a silly video that I did. So about anything. If you want, you can send me some emails on some topics. Not bad. So let's go back here, and we will import. And if you don't like what I've said. So I'm gonna let this run, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit on this. All right, everyone. This thing works beautiful. It is transferring over right now. I found videos from 12 years ago. My oldest daughter's first day of school was on one of these tapes. She's a senior this year, and hopefully graduate in a month. Yeah, going to be tough for a lot of people. But anyway, like I said, I'm using this as a diversion. I've been going through some stuff, trying to straighten out things, and I found different things. I actually found another camcorder while I was doing this. Went through another box, and it's another JVC camcorder. I got to figure out how to transfer the video from that, if there's any on there, over to the Mac also. Hopefully I don't have to buy any more cards or cables or anything like that. So hopefully that works. But so this is the other camcorder. It's an Everio. That's it right there. Let's see if I can get focus on it. There we go. So I don't remember when I bought this one. I know that I've used it when we've gone to Disney, and I know it has a really weird file structure on it. So wow. Just opened it up. I haven't used this in a while, and the battery is still good on it. Holy mackerel. So I'll have to check this out, but I'm happy with this. And what I'm going to do right now is I am going to end this, because this takes forever to do. Once I'm done with this, I'll show you the videos that I've gotten. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. It's your first time in here, please hit that subscribe button on the bottom. Remember, keep your social distancing. Stay home if you don't have to go out. Okay, we can get through this. It's going to be really tough for the next couple of weeks, but we can get through this. Let's wipe this thing out. So stay safe, everyone, and I'll be back with you guys real soon.